creating your custom Pokemon. I've received heaps of comments about ideas that you, the viewers, have come up with for brand new Fakemon designs. So today I've commissioned 5 artists to draw your custom Pokemon ideas. Now if this video does well, I would love to create more because I've had a lot of fun making this video. So comment down below a Pokemon that you would love to see and it might make it into a future video. Now let's get straight into our first Pokemon today. Pizza C14 has asked for a bread-themed Pokemon with a different evolution depending on what ingredients you use. If you level it up with a slice of cheese as its held item, it will become a grilled cheese-based Pokemon. If you level it up while holding a pepperoni, it evolves into a pizza-based Pokemon, and stuff along the lines of that. Now, it's not lost on me that your username is Pizza and you want a pizza-based Pokemon, but this sounds really cool, so let's do it! Introducing Ember Roll, the pastry Pokemon, a pure fire type who is based on pastries like croissants. Ember Roll is a timid Pokemon that clutches its precious slice of bread like a treasured heirloom. Its soft, pastry-like body radiates gentle warmth, comforting those nearby. Despite its shy nature, it will puff up and emit bursts of heat to defend the slice of bread from any perceived threat. As suggested in the original comment, Ember Roll has a split evolution. When it is given cheese, it evolves into Moltoast, the molten cheese Pokemon, a fire and rock type. It is of course based on grilled cheese sandwiches. Moltoast's body is constantly coated in bubbling, molten cheese that flows like lava. It launches globs of this searing cheese at opponents, which hardens into a rocky crust that traps anything it touches. The slice of bread rests atop its head like a crown, and its presence leaves behind scorched ground and the unmistakable smell of grilled cheese. Now, pepperoni doesn't exist as an ingredient in Pokemon just yet, so we're gonna have to make do with chorizo for this next one. When you give Ember Roll some chorizo, it evolves into Infernape, the pizza spirit Pokemon, a fire and flying type, of course, based on pizza. Infernape is a floating spirit covered in flame and infused with molten cheese and smoldering slices of spicy salami. It dances through the sky like a living ember, conjuring fire tornadoes that leave entire fields scorched, but smelling delicious. From a distance, it flings seared toppings with pinpoint accuracy. If you enjoyed the first Pokemon line, make sure you chuck a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't before, so I can continue to commission more artists to make more Pokemon just like this. On to our second Pokemon, we have a comment from Lorenz on TikTok. Hear me out, a 3-evolution water ghost type monkey Pokemon with a pirate design. What an awesome idea! I can't wait to do this one. Something I never get to do in my usual Fakemon videos is contribute to the design, and I've had a lot of input with the artist to create the design, the Pokedex entry, the name, the typing of these Pokemon, and it's really awesome to collaborate with these artists, and all the information is linked in the description. Now, introducing Maroonki, the marooned Pokemon, a water and ghost type. It combines pirates with a capuchin monkey. Maroonki are often spotted aboard the wreckage of sunken ships, where they diligently guard forgotten treasure. Instead of swimming, they eerily drift through the water as if weightless, their ghostly forms phasing through currents and debris. After leveling up, it then evolves into Drenchip, the deep sea chimp Pokemon, a water and ghost type who is now based on a chimpanzee. It's added a new pirate feature in a hook to go with its peg leg. Drenchip evolves after Maroonki after surviving countless deep sea dangers. With a rusted hook replacing one hand and a weathered peg leg, it commands small crews of Maroonki to defend its ship and plunder underwater ruins. Its pale, spectral eyes seem to pierce through the soul. After leveling up again, it then lastly evolves into Gorilla, the cursed warlord Pokemon, a water and ghost type that is based on a gorilla. Its latest piratey feature to be added is the eye patch. Gorilla commands the ocean's shadows with unyielding strength. Though it once floated alongside its troop beneath the waves, it now surfaces alone to assault ships with terrifying force. Its drenched body never dries, endlessly dripping with seawater. Sailors call it the cursed warlord of the deep. On to the next Pokemon, and we have this comment from Dingy's the Third. Make a Majin Buu one, please. To be honest, I've never really been a fan of Dragon Ball Z, but I did some research and this sounds like a really cool idea, so let's do it. Introducing Rumbu, the Tantrum Pokemon, a fighting type. It is based on Kid Buu, and his personality fits this Pokemon quite well. Rumbu is a stubborn and bratty Pokemon that throws violent tantrums when it doesn't get its way. Despite its small size, its punches can shatter concrete walls. Trainers must earn its respect, otherwise it'll spend more time pouting than battling. Rumbu has a split evolution that is completely based on its friendship level. If you level it up with high friendship, it evolves into Love Buu, the joyful Pokemon, a fighting type. It is based on Good Buu and is loved by everyone around it. Love Buu is a gentle giant known for its big heart and even bigger hugs. Many trainers hope their Rumbu will evolve into Loveboo, as it brings joy wherever it goes. Entire towns celebrate when a Rumbu evolves into a Loveboo, as it protects and enriches the lives of everyone nearby. Now, if you're a horrible person and level up your Rumbu with 0 friendship, it evolves into Grimboo, the resentment Pokemon, a fighting and dark type. It is now based on Evil Boo. Grimboo is born from a Rumbu's bitterness when it feels unloved or unwanted. The more it's compared to Loveboo, the more its heart twists with resentment. It is pure evil, and even trainers associated with crime can't help but feel disappointment and fear when their Rumbu evolves into Grimboo. Okay, that last one was pretty dark, but let's liven it up a little bit with our first starter Pokemon request. Look Arts has requested a water starter, which is a fusion of a cat and an anglerfish. That sounds really cool to me, and the initial idea of an aquatic cat reminded me a lot of Aquiddy, which is from the Iridia region. I'll link that video down below if you want to check that out after this one. Anyways, introducing Lurkitten, the lure Pokemon, a pure water type, of course combining both a cat and an anglerfish. Lurkitten uses the glowing orb on its head to lure in small aquatic prey. Though timid by nature, its soothing light from its lure can also be used to calm others. When threatened, it dives underwater and vanishes in a flash of bioluminescence. When leveled up, it evolves into Lurvolta, the spark lure Pokemon, a water and electric type. Lurvolta channels electricity through its glowing lure, creating mesmerizing pulses that can paralyze smaller aquatic creatures. No longer timid like its pre-evolution, it uses bursts of static electricity to defend its territory and light up murky waters. When leveled up again, it lastly evolves into Lurblitz, the twin lure Pokemon, a water and electric type. This is now based on a Smilodon combined with the anglerfish, but also has the mane of a lion. Lurblitz wields 2 glowing lures, one atop its head and another on its tail, to disorient prey from multiple angles. It remains hidden in the murky depths, but in a brilliant flash of light, it stuns its foes and strikes with its enormous saber-like fangs. Lurblitz rules the deep ocean with precision and power. The next Pokemon is requested by Tallulah Bangkok, who asked for a fluffy ice-type cat Pokemon based upon a Norwegian forest cat, known in mythology to pull Frey's chariot. I want the Floof. Understandable. I want the Floof too. And I love Norse mythology, and I actually have 2 regions based on Norse mythology, which I'll also link down in the description if you want to check them out as well. Now introducing Fakemon, the frost fur Pokemon, an ice type. It is based on the Norwegian forest cat and the Aurora Borealis. Fakemon dwells in snowy forests where it camouflages perfectly with its fluffy, frost-covered coat. It is known for its grumpy demeanor and piercing glare, which can freeze small prey in their tracks. The aurora shimmering through its tail is said to guide lost travelers to safety, though Fakemon rarely does so willingly. It evolves via level up into Freysicle, the frozen protector Pokemon, an ice type. This Pokemon has colourful rains coming from its neck, as it's now more so based on the cats that pull Frey's chariot in Norse mythology. Freysicle carries itself with quiet pride, its every movement graceful yet imposing. The 2 shimmering strands trailing from its neck are said to channel ancient protective energy that can shield itself and others from blizzards. It guides and protects its trainer at all costs. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I have enjoyed creating it. I'd love to make this video into a series, so make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't before, so more people get to see it and we can do it again. Let me know your favorites from today down in the comments below, and feel free to request your own Pokemon design that may show up in a future video. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.